So guys, I really need to clear something up because the way this is being framed is incredibly dangerous. Don Lemon was not taken into custody because he disrupted a church service. He was taken into custody after the fact, weeks later, because federal authorities are trying to pin responsibility on him for what protesters did inside a church in St. Paul. And here's the whole key point in case you're wondering. He didn't organize the protest. He didn't tell anyone to go inside. He didn't incite a damn thing. He just simply recorded it and reported it. That's it. That's what he's being accused of. Protesters entered the church on their own, and instead of focusing on the people who actually made the decision, which I don't want them to, but instead of that, the government decided to go after a journalist who documented it. Not at the scene, not in the moment, but later, after the coverage had already circulated. And this matters, guys, because this wasn't just about restoring order in the moment, right? It's about sending a message. I mean, this should honestly bother every person, even if you don't like Don Lemon. Because if the government can retroactively decide that a journalist is responsible for the actions of protesters simply because they recorded it, then journalism itself becomes a liability. Think about what it means. If you film a protest and someone else crosses a line, you're suddenly at risk. If you document a tense situation and people make their own choices in the moment, you can be blamed for it. If you show transparency instead of protecting power, you're fair game. That is a massive shift, to say the least. And let's not ignore the irony here. Federal agents now for a while have been going into schools, churches, and hospitals under this administration, and we're supposed to accept that like it's fucking normal. But when a journalist records protesters entering a church, suddenly now it's treated like a crime? That's not about protecting sacred spaces. That's just about protecting authority from fucking scrutiny. A free press does not mean journalists only show what's convenient for the administration. It fucking means that they get to show what's real, even when it makes people look bad or uncomfortable. And when the government starts arresting journalists after the fact to make an example out of them, that is the furthest thing from law enforcement. It is just simply intimidation. Because once documenting reality becomes punishable, the public doesn't lose access to opinions, it loses access to the truth. And that is exactly how accountability disappears without anyone officially banning it. And listen, guys, I'm never chasing outrage. I'm just chasing accountability for those at the top. So remember to hit that follow button if you're on the same page.